Yo, 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 yo. What's good with it, man? It's the homie Mac. Music, art, culture, knowledge. Each one teach one. Peace and love. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Um, yeah, this is a session of Mac minutes. Um, one of there is a man that I know personally who I have who I have a tremendous amount of respect for. I actually went to school with him, went to college with him. He has become quite a factor in the social media world, specifically YouTube. I see his presence a lot on Facebook. Great brother. Um, I'm not going to tell you his name or where you can find him because I believe he prefers to. I believe I believe he prefers to remain in anonymity. So I'm gonna keep you anonymous. Again, this brother has a lot of great content. I think he says a lot of things that black men that are uplifting to black men, that edify black men, that give black men a perspective. I think a lot of brothers need to follow his page, follow his YouTube channel. He goes by Black Mind. The blackest heart, the blackest man, the blackest mind. That is his mantra. But yeah, I am again. I subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'm gonna put a link to his channel in the description box so y'all can check him out. Again, I think he has a lot of great content. He's helped me out in a lot of ways, gain perspective on certain things. But I guess again, I'm a loyal subscriber. I appreciate his content. I think it has a lot of inherent value. But on this session of Mac Minutes, I want to ask. This goes to you, Black Mind. I just want to ask you a question. Um, you know, you being a Pan Africanist, myself. I mean, at least I process you. I understand you to be a Pan Africanist. So as you being a Pan Africanist and myself, I'm a Pan Africanist. I have a respect for the whole African diaspora. Um, and I guess ultimately my question is, you know, how do we heal relations between black men and black women? You know, I feel as though your content in the minds of some can be considered divisive amongst men and women. I don't think so. I think your content is more about black men holding themselves accountable, as well as black women holding themselves accountable. But I shared your content with one of my friends, and he felt like a lot of the language that you were using, a lot of your perspective was innately divisive between black men and women. And I guess my thing is, again, I don't agree with it, but it led me. But hearing him say that, it sparked something in my mind. I had a question. My question is, how do we heal relations between black men and black women? Because from what I'm starting to see, I used to think, dang man, black men and black women, we just not it's like we're not even working in concert with one another. There's just so much strife. There's so much. It's like an infinity war. But I'm realizing now it's not even just black men and black women. It's men and women. Period. Some people would say that feminism has caused a rift between black men and black women. Some people would say that misogyny has always been the overarching theme and has caused a rift between black men and black women. But I guess my contention against that is black men. I mean, the black community, as we know it, is matriarchal. I'm speaking in context of America specifically. I know you're living outside the country, but I feel like at this point in time, one of the most revolutionary things a black man can do is marry a black woman and sustain a family unit. At this point, something that's really fundamental. Uh, my thing is we can't say that we love black people or that we're Pan Africanists, black nationalists, what have you, that we love black people if we're not trying to promote healthy interaction between black men and black women, if we're not trying to foment these bonds, if we are not trying to, let me stop there. I guess essentially what I'm saying is, without a strong family, without a strong black family unit, there is no future. The it's kind of like in the body how you have cells, then you have tissues, and you have organs, and you have organ systems. That's the whole hierarchy of of the body. And I guess what I'm saying is, metaphorically, like for a black body to exist, that cell, that basic foundation is going to be the black family. you know, I guess you could maybe splinter it off and say like the cell would be black men and black women individually, and as they develop and grow, then they can unite, and the organ system would be the black family. I guess you could say that. But yeah, ultimately, again, my question, like, how do we heal relations between black men and black women? I feel like there's a lot of commodity modification from our women. I feel like there's a lot of what can I say? There is. I think a lot of black men, we don't always necessarily think, not all of us, but I feel like a lot of us, a lot of times I think we get preoccupied with appearance and status sometimes, and we're not even thinking about a family structure. And sometimes I feel like the things that women have done, it's been in response to the trauma that they've experienced from men. But conversely, I think a lot of the things that black men have done has been in response to trauma that they've experienced from black women. And I guess like this is just pretty much me saying like I think we need to hold ourselves accountable as men. Women need to hold themselves accountable as women, and we need to figure out a way to, I guess, break through these infrastructures, these paradigms that have us like villainizing one another. Like how do we heal? How do we get beyond this? Like we have this whole culture where I don't need no man, and then you got a whole culture, F these B's from the men, and it's just, I'm trying to stop cursing. So excuse me if I sound corny. But yeah, it's like, how do we stop this cycle? How do we get black men and black women to think as a unit? And I understand black people, we're not a monolith. I understand we have people who have different political persuasions, different religious persuasions, just think differently. But how do we even build a family unit now? Because if we're not building strong family structures, there's no future. Like the end game is now. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Thumbs up, give me the likes. It's just really disheartening. It's really disheartening, and I feel like I've had conversations with a lot of brothers that feel, well, American women, ADOS women, they bit the bait, hook, line, and sinker from feminism, and they allowed for black men to be replaced by the state, the whole welfare state, which we know played a big role in breaking the black family unit asunder. But I guess my thing is, when you have a survival mind frame, which a lot of us do, a lot of women do, a lot of black women do, a lot of black men do, you're not even thinking about long-term connections. You're just thinking about, I gotta get mine, I gotta survive. And again, my question to you is just like, how do we, all these these backwards paradigms, all these these all this dysfunction. How do we break through all that and again foment a strong family structure? Because as I've said throughout this whole video, thumbs up, give me the likes. Thumbs up, give me the likes. As I've said throughout this whole video, like how do we heal? Because I just don't want there to be. I don't want the current paradigm now. And we see it all through pop culture. I don't need no man. F these bees, like I mentioned earlier. Like, I don't want this to reverberate through time. And we got generations of black men and black women who don't see value in one another. Because again, that's the end game. They say the best way to destroy people is cut off their ability to reproduce. So if I can't see a black woman and see my reflection, or she can't see me, if a black man can't see a black woman and see his reflection, or if a black woman can't see a black man and see her reflection, like, all is lost. And I'm hip to, this isn't simping. This isn't what they call it, a pick me. It ain't about none of that. Male pick me, like whatever. Like, it's not about that. This is genuinely about building healthy relations between black men and black women. Like, where do we start? Where do we start? Like, everybody's woke. Everybody's woke. Everybody's caught up in this symbolism, but there's just this whole infinity war between black men and black women, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop. Again, we can't claim to love black people or be pro-black, and we're not even trying to solidify healthy relationships between black men and black women. Like how? How does that even work? It doesn't work. It's diametrically opposed. But yeah, that's my question to you, Black Mind. I hope you respond. I appreciate your content. Y'all need to go follow him, Black Mind. I think he gives us a lot to think about. I guess I've been in certain spaces with black men, and it just seems to be very anti-black women. And I think a lot of that is just due to the response to black feminism. And I think I've been in spaces where black women don't necessarily deal with black men. And I think, we have to think about just greater society, how just from the welfare state to a lot of women not even having agency, like from the women's suffrage movement. I mean, that was pretty much centered around women being acknowledged as people. Like you had, what was it? You had dowry systems set up, and even with some of the laws, like pretty much a woman was property. She had no agency. She wasn't a person. So sometimes I feel like, that is what that is what I respected about feminism. Women wanting to own themselves and wanting to have a say in their own destiny. I respect that. I'm not for the oppression of anyone. But I feel like feminism, it's become, a lot of it has mutated into a level of misandry, and it's like, I feel like life, the way God designed it, was man and woman, we were supposed to be interconnected. There is no separation. I don't need you, you don't need me. But these are just my 2 cents. It's the homie MACK. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thumbs up, give me the likes. Subscribe to the YouTube channel 82 Kings. 82 Kings. Each one teach one. Each one teach one. Signing out from the Dogon. I'm out.